Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how I put together these breakfast pot pies. I did these for breakfast meal prep this week, and these came out to 9 smart points each on myWW green. I am going to be making my own breakfast turkey sausage, so I'm starting out with a pound of 99% fat-free ground turkey. I'm using this in place of like a Jennie-O breakfast turkey sausage that's already made, just to lower the points a bit, and I absolutely love this recipe, which I will list here on the screen. I'm not measuring everything to a T just because I've made this so many times. I kind of have it down, but I add everything to my meat right now, and as it's cooking, it really incorporates all of those flavors. And then I'm just going to be cooking this until my ground turkey is fully cooked through. Once the ground turkey is done, you can go ahead and remove that from the pan, and I'm just placing mine in the bowl. It's going to get set aside until it's ready to be added back in. In that same pan, I'm going to be cooking up my eggs. I will be cooking those to a soft scramble, and I like using a rubber spatula for that. And then I also turned down my stove to a medium heat. And for my eggs, I am using Eggland's Best large eggs. They are lower points, and being on green, I like to save points here and there. So those are the ones I'm going to be using. And then to that, I'm also going to be adding in a half a cup of Kirkland's liquid egg whites. I'm adding in a half a cup of that. And to season up my eggs, I am using Trader Joe's onion salt as well as some pepper. And once my eggs are almost done cooking, I'm also going to be adding in some chopped chives just to add a little bit more flavor to this. Once my eggs are done, now I'm going to go ahead and incorporate that turkey sausage right back into the eggs. Everything's going to get combined into this one pan, so I'm going to start adding this. But once I have this in here, I'm just going to set this to the side so I can get started on my gravy. I'll be using McCormick's Original Country Gravy for this, and I'm just going to be following the directions that are right on the back of that packaging. So to my little pot, I'm adding in 2 cups of cold water. Then I'll be adding in the entire package of country gravy. And this is so easy. You just have your pot set to a medium heat. It's going to come to a boil pretty much on its own. You're just going to whisk this together, stirring it every few minutes until it does come to a boil. Once it does, I'm just going to remove it from the heat, and then it's going to thicken up on its own. Once that is done, then I'm going to add all of this into my turkey sausage and egg mixture. While my pan was off to the side, I did end up adding in 2 ounces of diced green chilies. I love diced green chilies in my eggs, so good. And then I also added in 6 slices of Great Values fully cooked bacon. I love that one. You can have 2 slices for 1 smart point. So I just added that in there. I just chopped up the bacon and threw it in there. It's already fully cooked, so I don't have to worry about it. And then once I have everything nice and incorporated, I'm going to add in all of that country gravy. For my little pot pie topping, I am using these Great Value Jumbo Biscuits. Unfortunately, my Walmart didn't have the smaller ones. Usually I would just use that and like plop it on top, but I am improvising. So for these, you can have 31 grams for 3 Smart Points, which is what I'll be using for each one of these. But first, I do need to fill my ramekins for the pot pie. Something I used to do when I first started Weight Watchers was made like a low point chicken pot pie. And what I would do is make the 2 ingredient dough and place it on the bottom and kind of spread it out on the edges. That way you have a crust on this. I wanted to do a topping rather than a crust, so this is why I kind of did it like that, but you can totally do it either way. I sprayed each ramekin with some nonstick cooking spray. That way my filling does not stick to the sides or the bottom. And now I'm just measuring this out. Each one of these is going to get about 3/4 of a cup. And then once I have all of the filling in there, I will be pressing it down with a spoon. That way everything is nice and even. Now I'm going to be weighing out my biscuits. As you can see, these ones are huge. They are the jumbo ones. I want 31 grams. That way I can track this as 3 Smart Points. It's about 1/3 of that biscuit, but I am going to be getting it to the grams that I want. Then what I'll be doing is rolling this into a nice little ball. I do like to spray my surface area, or for instance here my cutting board, with some nonstick cooking spray. It helps it from sticking to the board or any surface that you're working on. I also do that with 2 ingredient dough. And then I'm just going to be rolling this out into a nice flat circle and placing it right on top of one of my pot pies. Once you have all of your biscuits or dough on top, now I'm just going to be cutting 4 little lines into that to give it that cute little pot pie look. And then I do have my oven preheating to 350 degrees. Mine cooked for about 20 minutes, longer than the biscuit packaging had said. You just want these nice and golden brown, and you're basically just cooking these until that biscuit is fully cooked through and has a nice golden crust to it. Before adding these into the oven, I did spray each with 3 spritzes of this I Can't Believe It's Not butter spray for 0 Smart Points, just to give it that little extra buttery flavor. And that is pretty much it for these. I will show you guys what these look like at the end. I forgot to video it, but I did take lots of pictures. These came out to 9 Smart Points each on my WW green. I really hope you guys make these. I know I always say that, but oh my gosh, these are so good. Eric has already eaten 2 of them, so I need to figure out something else to meal prep for this week as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Follow me over on Instagram at Nikki Healthy Eats, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!